back to 9 Nails Garage. Today we've got an exciting video planned. We're going to be working on the 2006 Dodge Ram 2500 and we're going to be color matching it. We've got everything we need in our boxes right over here. They tell me there's a front bumper in there. I'll be interested to get that out and see what it looks like. We've got the grille right there, rear bumper, and we've got chrome inserts. But right now we're going to go ahead, open up the boxes and inspect everything. We're also going to take this bumper out of here and probably let it sit overnight to regain its correct shape, and then we'll get to painting tomorrow. All right, so there's everything. Everything looks like it's in pretty good shape. The bumper is in pretty good shape. You know, a little bit warped from being that tiny box, but I think it's gonna come out okay. Back bumper's in good shape, and also our grille's in good shape. So now I'm gonna let everything sit overnight, and hopefully this bumper will regain its original shape, and we'll get to prepping it in the morning. So it is actually 2 days later, and after leaving the bumper sit in here with the heat on high, it seemed to regain its shape perfectly, which is pretty amazing after seeing how it looked when we pulled it out of the box. So pretty happy with that. I think this is gonna be a good bumper, and I think it's gonna work out well. We're also gonna be repairing some damage in the tailgate back here. I guess the owner before me told me that I believe this was a jet ski trailer or something that flipped up into the tailgate and got it pretty bad. So we're gonna pop this off of here and see if we can't get inside and pound these little dents out. So now we're gonna go ahead and clean up this garage, get everything out of here. We'll get our painting rack in here and we'll start prepping all this stuff for paint. So everything is coming out pretty nice. I'm really happy with the way the tailgate's looking. Those dents came out pretty nice, and put a little bit of filler on top and some filler primer. So the grill over here, it was supposed to come primed, that's what I thought, but I guess it wasn't because it was glossy black. I think it's just bare plastic, so we're gonna go ahead, throw some primer on it, and then it'll be ready for paint. I got the bumper all ready to go, primed some bare spots, and it's looking pretty good. The front bumper over here, turns out there's a crack in the bottom of it, probably from it being folded up in the box like it was. But if they do give me a refund, I'm just gonna paint it and throw it on the truck like it is, and then I'll get another bumper, paint that later, and we'll call it good. So yeah, we'll get our primer on the grill, we'll get that sanded down one more time, and we'll go from there. I think we'll start painting probably tomorrow in the morning. So we made some pretty good progress tonight. We got just about everything all ready for paint, aside from the front bumper. We got a few more things to scuff up in the morning after the primer dries. But aside from that, I think I'm gonna paint the 3 items tomorrow. I'm gonna leave the front bumper until I figure out what's going on with Amazon. And at least we can get these 3 things painted and out of the garage and on the truck. So we've got to hold off on the front bumper for now, but I don't even know if we've got enough room on the rack for painting everything all together. So may not be the worst thing in the world. But aside from that, I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning. So it is bright and early the next day. We're gonna finish wet sanding all of our pieces to 600 grit, and then we'll get to painting. Finally got the garage all masked off. Everything is all ready for paint. We got the masking on the counter back there. We've got all the parts, the tailgate over here, that's masked off, ready to go, all wiped down. We wiped it down with wax and grease remover again. We got everything all propped up the way we want it. So now we're gonna go ahead and mix up our paint and put our first coat of paint down. it is the next day after paint. Everything is dried and fully cured, and I gotta say, I'm extremely happy with the way everything came out. Everything looks absolutely amazing. The back bumper over here, perfect. Very, very, very little dust in it, you know, which isn't bad at all for a garage paint job. The grill looks awesome as well. No issues there. The tailgate over here, this came out really good as well. All the body work, you can't even see the dents at all whatsoever. But we do have an issue. We had a little run in the paint, and I think you might be able to see it right there. Back up a little bit. Yeah, you can see it in that light right there. We had a run right there. I was trying to put the clear coat on real thick because I wanted that glossy look. So we did have that issue. No worries though, it's definitely not the end of the world. We'll be able to get that sanded out of there, and we're gonna wet sand the entire tailgate because it does have a little bit of orange peel to it, and there's a little more trash because it's a bigger area. But that's not a problem at all. I'm just really happy with the way this came out and the way those dents aren't in there anymore, and you really can't tell. But we did receive a full refund for our bumper that's out in the yard right there. I think you can see it. For that crack that's in the corner, and they said we can throw it away, we can do whatever we want with it. So I ordered a plastic welding kit, a bumper reinforcement plastic welding kit from Amazon, and we're going to try to repair that crack, and then we'll bring it back here and paint it. So we got a free bumper and a $30 plastic welding kit. So the welding kit had really good reviews, and I think we're going to be able to do something with it. So for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw these 3 items back on the truck. So let's go ahead and get to work. So it is actually the next day, and we just received our plastic welder kit. So it says plastic repair kit. We got this off of Amazon. We got our crack right here. You can kind of see. I tried to weld it together with a soldering iron, and that didn't work out. So hopefully this plastic welder kit will work out. We'll get it repaired, painted today, and hopefully we'll get it put on the truck tomorrow morning. you have it. That is the final piece of the puzzle. We got everything all put on the truck, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. I'm really happy with the way everything turned out, and it looks exactly how I wanted it to. Let me know what you think about the chrome grille. Not really sure about it. I think we're gonna keep the stock wheels, but we might be doing something a little bit different. But as far as the bumpers go and the grille, they turned out really good. This is where that split was down here, and you can really barely even tell. It's repaired, and it looks, you know, really good. And you're not gonna see it from up here. You're only gonna see it if you get really close to it. So that was basically free. Cost me $26 for a plastic welder, so I think we did really good on that. As far as the back of the truck, I think it turned out really good as well. Got all the dents out of the tailgate, and we got our painted back bumper on there. So really happy with that, and it was the look I was going for. So to wrap this up, I'm gonna do a cost breakdown of everything I got in the truck here and everything I did to it. The rear bumper was $114.84, free shipping. The front bumper was $167.63, but we did get a refund on that, and we paid $26.98 for the plastic welder. The grill was $121.99, and the grill inserts were $75.99. We also had miscellaneous supplies, paint, Bondo, sandpaper, clear coat, stuff like that, which was around $80. So in total, I've got $419.59 into this whole setup. So overall, not too bad, about $420 to color match this truck and to fix the damage in the tailgate. And I think it just gave the truck a whole new look, and it looks awesome. So tell me what you think. If you think it was worth it, in the comment section down below. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. And just to give you guys a little heads up on what's next for this truck, we got new tires for it. They're definitely not the stock size. And we've got a bunch of maintenance items we're gonna do. We're thinking about doing a Carli suspension on it. So I'm trying to figure out which one I'm gonna go with, but I think that's definitely the route we're gonna go. As far as the 07, we're still waiting on injectors for it. So I'll have an update when we have those, and I'll go over putting them in and also testing them. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for what we got next on the 06. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.